I honestly, I can't even believe it's August 10th right now. Man, where is this year going by? But hey, when you got two kids, you got a third one on the way, I guess time flies, it goes fast. But man, I just wanted to just come on here and just remind you guys, those of you guys that have little kids or you want little kids, um, it that like it doesn't get any better than that. It does not get any better. I almost have a 4-year old and I almost have a 2-year old in December. Um, and today, I'm just reminded of the big moments that we're all chasing after are the ones that are in our household and are the ones that are right underneath our nose. So we can't miss the big moments, and we're chasing big stadiums, we're chasing big promotions, we're chasing, big things to happen for us, and we miss these seemingly small moments that are really big moments in our life. And today I had some big moments, right? It's hilarious to just do life with your kids and actually being present and also having your phone away and just asking them questions. And my oldest daughter Radlin, she comes to me and she's not napping, right? She's not taking a nap this afternoon. She's rebelling against nap. She wants to go upstairs and play with dolls with dad. So we go upstairs, we're playing with dolls. She's just locked in, she's in the zone. Start reading a little book, and I'm just watching her do the doll thing, and then she comes to me, Dad, let's go to the park. And it's, if any of you guys know anything about Arizona, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My wife's on the couch with my other son and they're sleeping and she wants to go to the park. It's 3 o'clock. It's about 110 degrees outside. But you know what? I'm like, you know what, baby? Why not? We might be there for 7 minutes. We'll bring water and we'll come back. What's the big deal? But anyway, Kaylee, she starts laughing when we say we're going to the park. She's like, have fun with that. And, I was just smiling and, I'm going to have fun going to the park. And it's 111 degrees with my 3-year old daughter. And, she wants to take the scooter and she wants to bike. And I just think like this moment in particular was really funny, right? It took us like 10 minutes to get out the door because she wanted, to take her scooter, and then my scooter wasn't really working. So then I pumped up the bike tires. Then we finally get our waters, and then we finally we're on our way, and we get around the corner. I get a text from Kaylee, and she's like, "I need a banana." Like, Ranger just fell asleep on me again. I can't move, so we go back and. I gotta tell Radlin, hey Rad, mommy needs a banana. So we gotta turn around and we're not even to the park yet. So it's already been like 20 minutes. We haven't even made it to the park yet. And we've already, tried to figure out, things that we're gonna do. And we can't even make it to the park. And we go back, we get mom a banana, and then now we're off again, right? And we're going to the park, and I'm just watching, my little girl ahead of me, and she's, on her bike, and she's looking at my bike, and she's like, Daddy, I want a bike with pedals. Right, so she's all upset about that. Like, I have pedals, her bike doesn't have pedals, and it's just a funny moment. I'm watching her, and she's just stopping at other people's yards. She's stopping, and I think this whole time I'm starting to think to myself, like, does it really matter if we get to the park? Does it even matter if we reach our goal? Because at a point, like, there's something boiling within me of frustration. Like, are we gonna get there? Like, come on, baby, let's hurry on. But then I just started to realize, like, no, 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 Lance, like this moment right here is the moment. Getting to the park isn't the big moment. The journey to the park with your daughter, stopping every 5 seconds, stopping every minute, her asking you questions, her wanting more water, right? Us fumbling, her arguing with me about opening up the sparkling water before we get to the park. Like, that is the big moment. The moment does not get any bigger than that. And I think so many times we get focused on where we're going. Like, I was so focused on the park, or we get so focused on, our next promotion. We get so focused on our next stage. We get so focused on where we're headed. We get so focused on what even God is doing in our life that we miss the whole journey that we're taking to get there. And my daughter just reminded me today, like, and I finally succumb to that moment. I finally say, okay, you know what, whether we even make it to the park, that doesn't really matter. But what we're gonna do while we're on our way is have a smile on our face. What we're gonna do is have a positive attitude. What we're gonna do is enjoy the present moment. And then we get to that part, right? And we're sitting down in the shade because it's so hot out, and the ants are biting our feet, and we're killing the ants, and then we're, um, just hanging out in the shade, and she just is having the time of her life, and her face is just getting beet red. She's getting clearly hot. I know it's like time to go home soon, right? We haven't really been outside that long, but it's time to go home soon. Then she starts pouring out all the water, and we have a conversation about that. There's certain people that don't have access to water, and we do. We don't want to pour it out, and then I can't get her to leave the park. Then I can't get her to leave the park. Then I can't get her to leave the park, right? And we're trying, and I'm trying to get her back on the bike to leave the park. Do you want to do this the hard way or the easy way, right? And oh yeah, I want to do it the easy way, right? Okay, well come on, come on. And then finally get her out of the park. And then, like, we're halfway home, right? And I've been telling her, hey, we need to get home because we're gonna run out of water, and you're gonna get really hot really soon. And so it's just a really, really, really funny thing getting the way home. And halfway there, she goes, "Man, Dad, I'm really sweaty. I hope we can make it home, and I'm sick of riding my bike." So all the things that I was trying to help her with, in that moment, she's finally like, "Dang, what? I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm done riding my bike," and I'm just laughing. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we can't. This is the big moment. Like, those moments are huge, and being there for your children, because going to the park, that was small compared to the journey that we took to get there, and the 20 minutes that it took to get there, and the stops, and the bike, and the sparkling water, and just everything. The journey was beautiful. And then tonight I'm cleaning up the kitchen, and I'm finding, like, these, because Kaylee, she had a bunch of people over for a friend of hers baby shower, and they made homemade lemonade. So they got the little pour thing that you can pour out lemonade. And I'm looking around, I'm cleaning up the kitchen, I'm like, I think there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lemonades that haven't even been touched. They've all been fully poured, but they haven't been touched. My daughter didn't even want the lemonade. She just wanted to pour the lemonade out of the spout. And I'm cracking up to myself tonight, cleaning up the kitchen, and and I think to myself, like, why would I get mad about this? Right? Yes, it's more work for me, but, like, how fun. I'm gonna miss the 7 full cups of lemonade someday. Don't miss that. I'm gonna miss the 7 full cups of lemonade from my house that didn't even get walking through your life right now. You might be daydreaming with your kids. You might be daydreaming with your wife, and you're not in the present moment, and you're missing the things that you're gonna miss in the future. Don't miss that. You're currently missing the things that you're going to miss in the future, because in the future, once that moment passes, that time that you've had now that you've been missing because you're daydreaming, you've been missing because you're not present, you've been missing because you're thinking about something else and being somewhere else and being in a different place, that you're missing the moments right underneath your nose. You will miss those moments when you get older, and you may even obtain the things that you desire that are in the future, but you're going to miss those little moments that you're taking for granted right now. So I just wanted to remind you today that the big moments aren't necessarily the stages, the promotions, the finances. The big moments are underneath your nose. The big moments are the little moments in your house. The big moments are the little moments that you think are insignificant. I had a friend tell me, man, it was just a ho hum weekend, right? It was just a normal weekend, right? The normal weekend is the big moment. And that's what I want to leave you with. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Have a blessed evening. Peace.